Hey, well, last video I did was on November 1st. That was my little thing on Halloween and how our family is trying to take a holiday like that and find a Christ-like positive view on it. Some of you may have seen, but Dr. David A. Falk of Ancient Egypt in the Bible, that channel, next Friday he will be at the Evangelical Theological Society conference, and at that conference it sounds like he's going to be doing about an hour of Dungeons and Dragons. And I've got the second spot to play. I haven't played in like 12 years, and that was only once. So we're all clergy members, and it's a role-playing game. It seems like he'll be at the conference center or at a hotel room. I don't know. Every Friday he does a Q&A session where super chats will get priority. He does question and answers about Egypt and the Bible. He's an Egyptologist. Great guy. Really, really intelligent, really smart. I'm looking forward for the opportunity to talk with him, and more than just through YouTube. And I'll probably embarrass myself. I'll be the only Latter-day Saint in this D&D game, and I don't know if it's going to be like broadcasted with all the priests and pastors there watching. But either way, it's he has very good insight. Obviously, there's some things which our doctrine says otherwise on, and you just go, okay, this is my view on this. If anybody cares, there's actually one person who said, does anyone have any kind of I forget the question. It was a scripture. He's looking for additional scripture outside the Bible and the Tanakh. And I'm like, I know of a couple. I think he was looking for more scripture about Abraham or Moses. And so I recommended the Book of Mormon and the Pearl of Great Price. Obviously, I couldn't put a link in the chat because it's not my chat, and that's not allowed. Like proselytizing, they're not allowed. But when it's a direct question and a direct answer, they didn't censor it or anything. In fact, the guy actually thanked me. Hopefully he was able to find it easily. But I really do love Dr. Falk's channel. He's commented and recognized and read some papers about historical synchronisms with Abraham and Terah, which actually works for us as well. And so it's gotten me very, very excited. And I've been putting together a presentation, and I realized I just start typing, and before now I've got pages and pages of documents, and I'm like, no one's gonna want to hear me read this. So maybe I considered using an AI thing to read off all the paragraphs, but then I thought, no one really cares about this. This is just my personal notes. I was linking sources, so I thought maybe if I feel ambitious, I'll see if it's worth publishing as an ebook with references where people could go look up all these things themselves. But ultimately, the plan is to give a brief and succinct presentation on Abraham, catered to a LDS audience that would hold some attention, because it seems, I mean, it's hard to hold people's attention, and not too many people have an interest there. But if they could quickly get to the answer, they might recognize the value and the the value in it. To me, just Abraham, Moses, Joseph has been such a passion of mine and an interest of mine. And I've been looking for the best resources. I've downloaded lots of PDFs and of papers published through BYU scholars and secular scholars and biblical scholars. But when it comes down to it, I'm like, it's like a fire hose of information, and I am loving it. And then when I try and share it, I sound like a 6-year-old trying to tell you about something he's excited about. So it's kind of hard to break it down into something where people could follow along. But I've been downloading maps and making sure I could show a timeline and maps, and hopefully that'd be easier to follow. But it's just been taking some time, especially lately. We've been having so many apples, and just took up all our carrots today. There's too many apples for me to clear out in a single day for use. So I don't know, but I'll post next Friday. I'll put the link of the feed for Dr. Falk's channel. It'll be a 1-hour speed session of this Dungeons and Dragons game, and then after that he goes into a 3 to 4 hour Q&A session, and I'd encourage you to stick around for that as well. Anyways, see you soon.